All right, all right, all right. Coming to you live tonight, Southeast Taken, Country Boys in Crypto. I'm Dwight with the Road, coming to you from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Got my partner, my main man, Willie Fells, on here with me tonight from Palatka, Florida, about to do this thing. Want to talk about, could you possibly 20x your money with a special coin that we got that's making waves in the crypto space, on the crypto market? So, Willie, how have you been today, my brother?
Oh, man, it's been a blessing, man. Enjoying life blessings, man. It's been a great day. Nice down here in Florida, man. I think y'all dealing with a little snow up there, right? Y'all had some
Yeah,
snow this
so certain areas do, man. I went up towards Montego, Nashville, still had some snow in the mountains on the ground, but hey, it's all good.
I had my snow days, man. I'm in sunny Florida, man. It was nice and warm today, really nice. No snow at all. So hey, I don't, I lived in places where it's snow. I lived in Canada for 8 years. I've lived in Tennessee. I've lived in Indiana. I've lived in Ohio. I've had my share of snow. I don't care if I ever see it again.
Yeah, well, snow's all right. It's not nothing that I want to deal with on a
It
daily.
ain't the it ain't the snow. It's how cold it gets after the snow. It ain't that cold when it's snowing. It's after the snow. And then the big mess, especially when we get a lot of snow dump in, it's all sloppy and wet and it's just a big mess. According to where you're living at.
Well, like I said, man, we don't get a lot. Occasionally, we might get hit. If we get a snow from below us, coming up from the Alabama, from west in that area, man, we'll get a pretty good licking. But otherwise, man, have it pretty cold, but not a lot of snow. So it's all good, man. We can live with it.
Awesome. Well, the Bitcoin world is still surging as we've seen the big dip, as they call it, as some people were trying to call it, the big dip that spooked a lot of people. It's now seen Bitcoin recover and hit, $40,000, hit back at the top of 40,000 today. And so exciting times still as we run through this bull market. But as Dwight mentioned, we're going to later talk about a coin that we feel, Country Boys in Crypto, is going to do a 20x. And while we push it up, Dwight, will you want to let them know?
Hey, man, I'm gonna let you know. Well, let me go ahead and go over this exposure here right now. We are not financial advisors. Anything we discuss is truly speculation. All right. We are not crypto Bitcoin experts. We simply read the articles and give our opinion. 2, education is the key. Educate yourself on the crypto space and learn as much as you can. 3, get a return on your investment as quickly as possible. And 4, never invest to put more in the market than you can afford to possibly lose. Because, hey, we know you can get wrecked, as Ivan would say. So,
Wrecked.
With that being stated, there's a disclaimer. Let's get to the good stuff here, man. Let's get to it and make it happen.
Because we are not responsible if you get wrecked. All right? You get wrecked because you can get wrecked. Wrecked fast. This thing move fast, man. The traders out there, I don't even know. I don't know. And I said this to a trader the other day. I said, I don't know if I would even be trading with Bitcoin. There's places like eToro right now that's reporting that they're having a liquidity issue in which they can't get the Bitcoin fast enough now. Some of these exchanges for the orders.
Yeah.
Because of so many people are buying and they're holding it. They're not getting rid of it. But anyways, that's a whole nother article. I won't talk about that right now. But Country Boys in Crypto now, don't hold us to no script, man. We just bring it how we bring it.
It how we bring it.
From the deep south. How we bring it, baby.
From deep south. Southeast Taken, baby.
Will you jump in the chat, say hello, talk to us, man. We love to intervene with you guys. We like to communicate back and forth with you. So don't be afraid to talk or ask questions. All right. Market cap back over $1 trillion, $1,075 billion that fast. And CNN had this article out talking about Bitcoin's back in a bear market. It lost 200 billion in one in 100 billion in one day. Well, look at there. And it gained 200 billion in one day. So I don't know why you could tell that they just won't, that's just storylines. We get it. But back over $1 trillion on the market cap, up 4.6%, 6%. Bitcoin dominance sitting at about 67.7%. Now, I have a feeling, though, I got a feeling that we're going to start seeing this Bitcoin dominance start to come down when Ethereum hits its all-time high. Okay. Now, why do I say that? And I think we're going to see about 62% by Monday or Tuesday, because Ethereum's going to hit its all-time high by Monday or Tuesday. I'm calling it right here, Country Boys in Crypto. I'm saying it right now. Lock it in. By Tuesday, Ethereum hits all-time high, if all things stay. All right. Now,
what about this weekend? What about this weekend when the markets close?
Well, the last 2 weeks. Well, the last 2 weekends when the markets closed, it seemed to be its biggest runs. I mean, it went to 42 2 weekends ago. That's when it went to 42K. And the dump came during the week, right? Monday and Tuesday. But I don't know. I don't know I don't know that the weekend slows it down, man. But I think we're going to see Bitcoin dominance start to peel back to 62% and then start working itself back, because traditionally in the past with Bitcoin, and there's nothing you can compare it to. And I think a lot of people try to compare Bitcoin to the normal market or traditional market, where there's so many players at play that's played the game a long time. And I try to tell guys, first of all, those guys aren't here, number one. Number two, Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency market is so hard to predict in itself that you have to just look at what is done in the past. Now, if you look at what is done in the past, it is almost 95% cyclical. And I wish I had that chart to show right now, but I don't have the chart. And it goes through different stages of where Bitcoin goes through: a bear market, bull market. It shows you all the stages, and year after year, it sticks to that. So we're definitely in a bull market, but I believe that this is how it's going to work. Bitcoin's going to shoot up, then it starts to go sideways. It goes sideways and a little down. When it goes sideways and a little down for a few days, guess what the altcoins doing? People get bored. Guess what they do with their money, their Bitcoin money, on some of their profit? They start putting it in the altcoins, because they want action right now. Action, action, action. They're cyclical. It's cyclical. It's human behavior. And then they start to dump their money in the altcoins. Now, what happens is the altcoins are run for a few days, and they're just skying. I mean, you in a true altcoin bull market, when it gets to about 50%, you'll see it going up 50 times in one day. And we've seen this before. Now, what happens then is when it starts to level off, people get bored, and then they say, I'm going back to Bitcoin. And then they go back to Bitcoin and put their money in Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin starts taking a shine. But now, what we've seen the last 2 days is that both have been kind of moving together, Bitcoin and altcoins. So I have my theory on that, but I want to do some more research on why you're seeing both of them kind of move at the same time, which is a good thing. Don't get me wrong. But I think we're going to see that market cap start to come down. I mean, that Bitcoin dominance start to come down. And I think that Ethereum is going to hit its all-time high by Tuesday of next week. And I'm not going to predict that yet. What you think? What you think?
Oh, Ethereum definitely be there, man. Like I said, I think this weekend might turn it on. We might get there this weekend. That 39,000 sure looks good for that $1 trillion market cap for all the people that's early in the week, all the damn non-believers, or I guess you would say the banks who said, oh my gosh, it crashed or all this and that. That's just, I guess you would say country boy. That's just all hogwash from the damn people not even educated in the crypto space. Yeah, some people took profits, but Bitcoin has showed that it is durable and is holding its own at $39,000 currently at a first $1 trillion market cap right there. So, you can't believe what you hear from the damn media or the so-called the big Bitcoin experts, big boys, bankers.
I don't know how many things I saw. Is it over? Is it over? I'm like, it's what over? One of my friends text me. I think that's it. I'm like, you think what's it? I'm like, yeah. What are you talking about? I was like, I didn't hear a crack in the sky. Jesus coming.
Oh yeah, the sad part sad part about it was people took some profit, and the coin went down to what the coin was at earlier last week. So
Yeah.
that's what was even more bogus about what they were
Yeah.
talking about. So I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Light me up. Yeah, that's what's funny. I mean, he texts me. He's like, "Is that it? I think it's it, man. It's just gonna go back down to 20, man. It's just that's it." I'm like, "What are you talking
You
about,
think
man?"
that's it? You think it's it? Just give all your damn Bitcoin to Uncle Dwight. I'll hold it for you.
I'm like clear vested there, right there. You can see through me, right? Oh, you can see through me almost right there, huh?
Damn, hey man, you're looking good there, Southeast.
I'm clear vested there. You like too bright. So all right, so Bitcoin sitting at $39,151, down 0.8% in the last hour, up 4% in the last 24 hours, down 1.3% in the last 7 days. Ethereum, $1,229, sitting at 1.1% in the last hour, 9.6% in the last 24 hours. Let's move on down. Look at Polkadot. Look at Polkadot, man. Look at Polkadot.
That coin was
$14.44.
I think that coin was $9
in the last 9. Yeah. And we have some news about Polkadot, why it's kind of making a move. A lot of things going on in the Polkadot space. They're doing some things in that smart contract space. So I mean, and it was just $11 today, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Like I said, it was $9 2 days ago. $9 and change. It was under 10. So once again, for those that got
y'all Polkadot bag lovers out, y'all Polkadot lovers out there, y'all with the Polkadot bag. I know you got a bag of that Polkadot. It's looking pretty good. Litecoin sitting at 152, up 4.3% in the last hour. Cardano at 32 cents.
We're talking about Cardano, man. 24 cents. I was like, man, drop to 20. Drop to 20. And
it dropped to 23 cents. 20 cents was my buy-in. Yeah. But I tell you what, and I think I've learned another lesson too. That 3 cent difference probably wouldn't have made a big difference. But what we got to understand, anytime we get any dips now, we might just have to buy it because you can't guess the bottom. You really can't. No. But you get a good 7-8% dip, 10% dip.
That 23 cent would have been a lot better than what it was today, when I acquired some more today. So
yeah. Because then you already up 10 cents on your coin like in a matter of days. But it did hit 23 cents briefly. Bitcoin Cash sitting at 517. I'm just impressed by Polkadot, man. That is just flying. All right, let's look at the best performers in the last 24 hours. The Voyager token, man, I'm disappointed. This is a token I tried to get the other day, and I spent a day and a half trying to get this token. Guys, there's only 222 million of this token. I'm going to click on this because I want you guys to see this. I spent a whole day and a half trying to get this token. There's only 222 million in circulating supply. Now, how many is out? There's 222 million out. That means that every coin they have is in the hands of other people. And so you got to try to get someone to sell their tokens. And I could not get anyone to sell their tokens the other day. And I sat there for an hour and a half. And Dwight said, "Hey man, I think you better up your."
I said, "Bump it up to $1, man. It's 30-something cents. Take a gamble, take it up to $1." And he didn't.
Maybe I should have took it to 60 cents. Right? Okay,
no, you should have took it to $1, man. Look at it. What is this coin projected to do in 2021? What are they saying this coin's going to do?
This coin they're predicting, and this coin's still alive, guys. And what's the market cap? The market cap is still only 245 million. Oh my gosh, this is still a baby. This is still a baby, guys. I mean, I usually like that 50 to 90 million, but I mean, it's still got some things it could do. But they're predicting that this is going to be a $30 coin in 2021. And man, they're doing some good stuff right now. Voyager token is also on the exchange, on the VGFX, I think it is under exchange. So this coin does some stuff. They have their own. They have a decentralized exchange. Voyager does. I have that. I have that app on my phone. But as you can see, there ain't many places. See this yellow right here means that someone's on there recently. But there's only a few that you can actually get it from. Uniswap didn't have. You couldn't swap the other day on Uniswap, but I see you can now. I wouldn't dare do it on Uniswap right now. I might have to look at Uniswap tonight, actually, because I
Yeah,
wouldn't dare
right.
try to do it because the gas fees. I may have to look at Uniswap as soon as we get off here, guys, uh, because I've been trying to get this coin, and I tried to get it at 30 cents, guys.
30 cents, and that's been how many days ago?
Let's see, when was it at 30 cents?
3 days ago.
It might have been last week. I tried to do that. Let me see. Let me look at the in this last 7 days, 24 hours, 7 days. Oh man, it was right. It was back here. Yeah, around here, 37. So January the 8th.
January 8th, guys. That is last Friday, Saturday. Yeah. So
Guys,
this is what's so exciting about the crypto market and the crypto space. You just seen it with your own eyes. We're looking at this coin right here. On Friday, January the 8th, that coin was 30 cents. And today it is $1.09, which predictions are this coin will be a $30 coin, $30 per coin. So just think about what you can do. We always said you don't have to be an altcoin millionaire or whatever, blah, blah, blah. You know, a Bitcoin millionaire. You can actually could have put, you know, at a 39 cent. I mean, hell, guys, I spend more than that. You just taking a damn meal at Taco Bell a day or something. Look at what coins you could have got with $10. So who would not want to put $10 in? Got 300 coins for $10, and your 300 coins turn right around and be $30 each. Who would not take that investment? Look at that 7-day total.
Is that $9,000?
Man, you know.
Wait, is that $9,000? Okay, if you got 300 coins at 30 cents, okay, yep. 300 times 30.
Yeah.
That's $9,000.
Yeah, you look at that. You look at that math right there. That right there, that is unbelievable.
Country boys now, all we know is numbers is a lot, but but man, that's a what?
You know, $10 worth about you 30, got you 33. I think what we was looking at $100 a day.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 300 coins.
$100 would have been what you was gonna put
$100 would have got you 300.
Yeah,
coins.
Yeah, 333, because what we was looking at the other day was $100.
Yeah.
So
yeah, got you 333.
$100, 333 coins, and you sit there and you multiply that times 30. I mean, man, that's a Herman Cain plan right there, man. That would got you 9,999. $10,000.
Wow. Guys, there's no other space. I was just looking at something that S&P 500 was up 16% last year. I'm like, well, there's this coin right here that was up 200% in 7 days.
Yeah.
Do you want to play on the S&P or you want to be over here in the crypto? Man, I don't mess with the. I ain't got nothing bad to say about the traditional market, the propped up market, if you want to call it. But I don't even play around over there. I'm over here where the money flies. 200% in the last 7 days. And guys, and then people say, well, it doesn't necessarily have to stay that way. No, it doesn't. But you could cash out your money too. Yeah. with no penalties or nobody telling you got to leave your money there. You can take it out.
If I was a senator, I might like the S&P market. You know, might get a little inside tip.
If you was a who?
If I was a senator or something, I might get a little inside trading tip.
But that is crazy on Voyager coin. All right. Well, I may have to go to Uniswap and see if I can get that tonight. But I know those fees, man, those gas fees are high on Uniswap right now. Let's look at Ethereum real fast. I feel that Ethereum's going to hit an all-time high here Tuesday. It is not far away from its all-time high, about $200. 14.7% from its all-time high. So Ethereum, my friends, is on its way. Ethereum will be, I believe, hitting its all-time high by Tuesday. And when Ethereum hits its all-time high,
when it hits its all-time high, what are you saying?
I believe Bitcoin, we'll start to see the Bitcoin dominance come down to 62%, and we'll start to see the altcoin season begin. It will begin then.
Man, there are some crazy predicaments on Ethereum out there the last 3 days or so. I mean, there are some crazy ones.
Oh yeah, I've seen
last
some.
year,
Yes,
$90. Got down to $90 per coin. That there's a lot of. I mean, what you want to share with them? Just give them one. Just give them the smallest prediction of it. Tell them.
BitBoy from BitBoy Crypto. Give me a little pub here. I like BitBoy from Georgia. He's predicting $32,000, $32,000 a token in 2021 for Ethereum. 32,000.
I got to say BitBoy from Georgia, but I guarantee he got a little ball in him. He got a little Tennessee ball, orange logo. Look like a Tennessee Vol logo. You know what I'm saying?
No, because if he hit it, that means
gray in that Tennessee orange.
He said the last couple of years he's been delivering, so that would make him a Vol. But there's some other crazy ones out there. I've heard Ivan Tech $50,000 a coin for Ethereum this year.
50,000. Man, did I hear that
Woo!
right?
That's hard for me to see. I think you would need a $3 trillion market cap for Bitcoin to get there. Because if Ethereum right now is at 13% dominant, at 13% of the crypto space, and it maintained 13%, that puts Bitcoin at $220,000 a Bitcoin. And who predicted $220,000 a Bitcoin? Who predicted $220,000 Bitcoin in 2021? Hey, wait, do you got a sheet?
I got a sheet.
I predicted a $220,000 Bitcoin. So for it to hit the $222,
when it said 210,000, what you said, yeah, it's sitting right at 210.
Yeah. So you would need for Ethereum to hit the 32,000, anywhere from 25 to 32,000, you would need that 220,000 Bitcoin for it to stay 13.1%. Now, if we're in a full-fledged market, you can see Ethereum's dominance go a little higher, especially as Bitcoin's dominance come down to 40, 30%. Now Ethereum has its market share. Now you're talking about $50,000 Bitcoin Ethereum. It's possible because in this cycle, in this bull market, Ethereum is the king of the altcoins. I mean, when you look at this market cap for Ethereum is not even the real market cap. Why? Because you're not showing all the DeFi coins that's built on top of this, their market cap. You're not seeing the ERC20 tokens and the ER117s that's built on top of Ethereum. They all have their own second market cap. Chainlink, for instance, Chainlink is built on top of Ethereum. So you got a lot of these DeFi projects that is built on top of Ethereum that have a large market cap in itself that is not added into Ethereum's market cap. So you could see potentially, I guess when I talk about it, it's a possibility of that. But more importantly, boy, it's gonna have to hit that 220,000 or more range, which today BitBoy predicted 320. I think it's $320,000 Bitcoin in 2021. These boys are going large with their numbers. They're going crazy. They're going large. They're going country boy crazy. All right. Let's jump into our first article. Let's go. There we go. Bitcoin chases new high as analyst says smart money never stop buying. Increasing trading volume and demand for institutional investors have analysts expecting a new all-time high from Bitcoin price. The total cryptocurrency market cap is above the 1 trillion level as Bitcoin bulls push the price back at 40,000 on January 14th. Bitcoin price rallied to $40,099 in the early trading hours of January 14th, according to data from Cointelegraph Markets and TradingView, before pulling back to 39.5. This marks a rapid turnaround from the recent drop below 31,000, which had dropped to 30,500. And shows that the professional and retail traders are keen to see BTC price rise higher despite this week's massive 1.5 billion liquidation. Establishing 40,000 as a support is an important psychological and key support that traders are watching. If traders were able to flip the level to support, then extension toward 45,000, then 45,000 is the line of thinking followed by many traders. And what was happening, in my opinion, we read a few articles and we talked about it. We did one that day and we talked about why we thought, which we heard, miners were taking profits. You had some weekends started to take profits. You had people like CNN and CNBC. Is it a bear market now? And people reading that. And then you had one, and I can't remember his name. And I sent you a text message of it. And I can't remember his name, and I'm not going to say his name on here. But he has a company that is registered with the SEC. And the SEC has approved them to buy Bitcoin on January 31st. But this guy was seen on Twitter tweeting that it was about time to take profits, as if he had Bitcoin. But his company does not have any Bitcoin. You know what he's trying to do?
Oh, yeah, I know what he's trying to do. I guarantee what he's trying to do. He was trying to get
shake the
price
tree
down. He's trying to get that price down so he can acquire it now, and it's going to run back up. He ain't slick, man. That's a damn. That's my boy Jamie Dimon play right there. He must have pulled it out of the JD playbook.
Yeah. So he can't buy Bitcoin to January 31st, according to SEC. And you can go look online too. The SEC documents is right there for his company when they're approved to buy Bitcoin as a part of their their funds. And so he can't buy to January 31st. So he got to make sure, as you got to make sure that price stay. Hey man, get that price down a little bit now. So he's on Twitter to his millions of followers talking about it's time to take profit. We're about to see a crash.
Yeah.
Now that is deliberately, intentionally. Is that not insider trading? I mean, is that not some type of fraud?
Manipulation, trying to manipulate the market.
Trying to manipulate the price, not insider trading. Yeah, trying to manipulate the price.
Like I said, he got that play out of the JD playbook.
And JD got fined $2 million. I mean, that ain't nothing to him. He had that in his pocket. But
shit, hey, his damn people at the bank that bank with him pay that fee. They just don't know it yet.
Well, we got you, man. We got you.
Hey, we got you. Non-sufficient fund fee. Bling. You don't know how many of those got hit that week. You took some money out of your savings account. Penalty.
Yeah. So that was some of the stuff that was going on, and there were a few people that caught that, because he's going to shake the weak hands that see that maybe bought them a little, $1,000 here, $2,000 or whatever it is they had in Bitcoin. Oh man, like I told you, I had one of my friends text me, "Is the end here? Is the end here?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And so they decided to shake out too many weak hands because it bounced back real fast, but you could tell, besides the miners spending and taking profit, you had some other people taking profit too.
Yeah.
And you're going to see this for any of our new guys that's listening to us. You're going to see every now and then these 20% drops, these 15% drops. You're going to see that. That is natural in the market.
It's natural. It's a business. I mean, people are in business to do what? You're in business to make money and be profitable. So I've never seen a business or a person that says, "Hey, I'm going in business to break even or lose money." So if you have a chance to turn some profit and get some out, what would you do? So you got to think about it like that. You can't listen to what these yahoos on the CNBC finance, who probably don't even have a damn, don't even have a crypto wallet, giving advice and telling, so.
And so this is not financial advice, but you can't get shaken by that. And what you don't want to do is sell. And there'll be a lot of alerts that let you know when we're in a true bear market, and we may even get in a bear market that lasts about a week or two in this bull run, and that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. because it allows now you to reaccumulate. It allows you to be able to go and buy even more, sometimes at lower levels. But we are in a full bull market. There's nothing that suggests otherwise right now at this moment. And one of the things that you can understand about the crypto or Bitcoin cycle is very cyclical. And telling you, in 2021 is a bull market, and we're not even at the top yet. We're not even. If you look back at the 2017, 2018 last bull market and what it did, for 2013 and 2015 bull market, and the percentages that were gained in that year of the bull, in those 2 years, we have not even reached a third of that percentage yet. Not the price of Bitcoin, but the percentage of jump, because the all-time high was 20. We're talking about the percentage above the all-time high. From 2017, the percentage of over the all-time high, I won't say the exact number because I don't remember what the exact number is from 2017, when it went to 20,000, but I'm talking about that gap from its all-time high to that 20,000, that percentage. Well, when it hit 20,000, it was at its all-time high again. So what you're looking at is the percentage from its all-time high to whatever that new height is. We're not even a third of the way there. We're only about 20% higher than the all-time high. Guys, I mean, 10%, do about 20%. Yeah, we ain't done nothing. The bull market is not a 20% market. You're talking about, 150, 200% gains in a true bull market, if not higher. And what's different in this time is that the institutionals that's involved, and the institutional money that's involved now, and PayPal and Cash App trying to buy so much Bitcoin, I mean, they're buying up more Bitcoin that's being produced.
Yeah. Well, like I said, they're buying it up. You're not having a lot of people, like I said, that's the reason we're not seeing these big dips, because it's on sale. I mean,
yeah. While the previous rally above 40,000 has driven in part by a flurry of buying from retail investors, Guy Hirsch, the managing director of eToro US Wing, sees institution as the driving force behind the current rally. According to Hirsch, it wouldn't be a surprise to see a new all-time high during or even before this coming weekend. That means it's going to be over 42,000 again this weekend. He believes that we could see a new all-time. This article came out today, guys. In private comments to Cointelegraph, Hirsch said, the smart money never stopped allocating to Bitcoin, even as the late-stage retail traders that helped enable the last rally to push above 40,000 were largely shaken out. Now momentum is clearly bullish again. The price action is reflecting this sentiment. Now, eToro today tweeted out that they're having some liquidity issues. And what does that mean? They are having issues in regards to not being able to buy enough Bitcoin for the buyers and buying it fast enough. This is a major exchange. And you may see this across some few exchanges as we go further in the 50,000, 60,000, as people are not going to be spending their Bitcoin. That the sellers, the buyers will have to sit because the major exchanges won't have enough Bitcoin. Whoa. Okay. Now when it gets to 60,000, how fast you gonna shake because it went back down to 45? You gonna be selling it because it dropped back down to 45? Are you kidding me? It's on its way to 100,000. I'm not selling at 45. Oh man, this year is gonna be the most beautiful thing we've ever seen. And I don't know what kind of bear market you're gonna have after this, what's gonna last. I can't really predict the future, but this is a great time in our lives to be alive, to witness something as this such, because we have not seen this in the human experience.
It's going to be a buyer's market in that bear market, man, because you got to realize where everybody's seeing where this price is going down. They realize that the next halving, what's going to happen there. So it's, if they're smart and they've been in the space and educated on the space, they're going to realize, whoa.
But the big thing The big thing is that we as people got access to, the everyday person has access to the types of percentages that typically is reserved for the billionaires or the people that can buy pre-IPO shares, and people that get in on the inside, the numbers that they typically see. But you today can buy something or Ethereum and ride it or whatever the course is, and what we're going to talk about here in a little bit, that could be a 28th coin for you.
All right.
Whereas typically in the past, in the traditional market, you didn't have access to that. That's the big difference. Institutions continue to buy Bitcoin. While Bitcoin's recent price volatility has given some of the newer institutional investors a cause for a pause, the more seasoned of the financial powerhouses bought the dip from the weak hands, taking full advantage of the sharp downturn. Noticeably, it's not just BTC that is receiving institutional attention as the current market cycle progresses. Dennis V., head of research at Bakewitz, says that growing trend has a positive development for the entire cryptocurrency ecosystem. Open interest on Bitcoin futures may be on a relentless surge higher, but this did not prevent capital from also flowing into altcoins and relevant derivatives products. This in turn suggests compartmentalization, target asset allocation, and further maturation of the border market. As you were talking about earlier, meaning that this market now is starting to make sense, and you have less volatility. You have more planning that you can see in this market now when you see as you start to see this market mature more. It's 50-50 from here. As reported, Cointelegraph says BTC's drop on January 11th. Some of more prominent figures in the space have been even more bullish than ever and are likewise calling for Bitcoin to reach an all-new time high in the near future. Decent Trader founder Phil B said the immediate future for the top cryptocurrency is 50-50 as to what happens at this point. A move from above 40,000 will establish a new support level, at which point retest the all-time high is very likely. In a private conversation, why do they keep having these private conversations? A price action. Why they gotta have private? If they tell you what the private conversation is, why did the private I don't know. A price action is very similar to both the 35,000 rejection and the correction, and also the 20,000 at 35,000 we blasted through. At 20,000 we needed to retest the lows. Regardless of what happens, the analyst sees 40,000 as a key pivot point, which will dictate the next couple of weeks. So altcoins are seeing positive price action for a third day in a row. Ether by 9% to 1245. Polkadot found additional momentum as it rallied 33% to a new high at 1492. That was a new all-time high for him, for Polkadot. Awesome. The overall cryptocurrency market cap stands. Was that a new all-time high for Polkadot? I didn't realize that.
Yes, higher than that in 1439. So
yeah. It hit a new all-time high
2 hours ago.
2 hours ago. Why does it say January 15th? Where is this? Where are they located at? CoinGecko must be located somewhere overseas. January 15th, 1480.
Yeah.
Unless there's something we don't know that's going to happen in 2 hours.
It might have been part of that private meeting. Maybe JD was holding that mother.
Yeah, but I didn't realize Polkadot hit a new all-time high. Awesome.
Just think, man, that coin was there, man. Early. How far ago was that coin? Like $5 or when was it?
Oh man.
I mean, if you'd have got in the other day at $9, look where you've been at today. You would already done made $5 per coin.
Look at that, $7.87.
Yeah.
January 11th.
Got it for, so I thought it was 9 on the 11th.
You could have hit 50% of. You could have got. Whoa, wait, hold on. $7.65, 1480. You would have doubled your money today.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have doubled your money.
Sure would. I mean, hey.
Not too bad. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Uh, and Polkadot's, I like Polkadot. I like Polkadot too. Polkadot's a company that I think is going to do very well. That is doing very well. Although, I'm bullish on Cardano, Polkadot and Cardano, kind of almost the same thing. Smart contracts, whatnot, staking, all that stuff. Same thing, same stuff. Uh, but I'm really bullish because of what Cardano is doing and where it's going. Lindsay Lee's asking, Bitcoin was stronger than altcoins today. I think the altcoin move would be after the big move in Bitcoin. Correct. Yes, we agree. Uh, well, yes. The last 24 hours, if you're looking at, Bitcoin made a surge back, but there was, Ethereum and Polkadot did kind of show out today, and Cardano showed out a little bit. But you're right, we believe that too. That as Bitcoin kind of levels out, then we'll see the altcoins kind of surge. Then, and if you were listening to us early, Lindsay, I mentioned that I believe Ethereum's going to hit an all-time high on Tuesday, and then after that happens, if it hits an all-time high on Tuesday, I think by Thursday, Friday, we will see the altcoin season start. Now, how long that lasts? Now, it's going to be up and down. So I don't want people to think altcoin season then, oh man, it's not going to stop to January. To September. No, what I'm saying is that we're going to start to see altcoins start to fly now. People are going to be taking their Bitcoin profits and buying altcoins. And you're going to see that. And then what's going to happen is then the altcoins are going to level off a little bit. And when it levels off a little bit and people are starting to consolidate and take some of their profits from it, then you're going to see them put money back into Bitcoin. So you're going to see it kind of go back and forth, in my opinion. Now, as the Bitcoin gets down to about 40% dominance, 30% dominance, if it gets down that hot low, you could see a massive movement of the market altogether. I think so, man. That'll be really different. That'll be really unicorn. But why wouldn't it, with the amount of institutional money that you're seeing coming into it, with more institutional money on the way?
Yeah, they're pumping it right now. So like I said, it's on sale. It's low. I can't wait.
And if you go back and look at it back in time, if you go back and look, really the last part of the altcoin season, you'll see it kind of surge in the beginning. Then you're in a bull market. It kind of goes up and down, but it's on an ascending up market. But then that last month, it just goes woof, like somebody threw fire on it. It's a lighter fluid on it, and it then goes to all new highs. That is when you could see it go, $30,000-$40,000 even higher. So this is gonna be fun, Lindsay, to see. It's gonna be fun to be around. I know you were talking today about what would be the Ethereum fees, the gas fees for Ethereum. There's others you can use, ADA, Cardano, and some other ones that you could use that can maybe lower those fees for you when doing certain things. Right now, though, if you're dealing with ERC20 tokens, Uniswap, all that kind of stuff, it's hard to avoid it because of you have to use Ethereum. But thank you for your question, Lindsay. All right, let's go. Last article. Let's talk about the coin that we believe is going to be 20 to 30 times your money in 2021. And that, my friends, is the synthetic network token, SNX. And we've been really bullish on this coin. We've been really bullish on it. Me and Dwight. And we got this, we got some bags of this, and we kind of got some of it back. We got in a little way earlier than where it's at right now. But we are bullish on this coin for 2021. And I'm talking about this coin is potentially, I think that this coin, guys, this is going to be crazy. I know this This will be crazy. Do I think that Cardano will? Okay.
Yeah, I was looking at it right now, percentage wise. Right now, it's actually outperforming or pacing it neck and neck when you start looking at the gains on it.
Yeah, well, you have to kind of define what you mean by outperform in what manner, because again, I was talking earlier, Lindsay, that Ethereum, you can't really even capitalize how big Ethereum is yet because of some of all the coins that's built on top of it. The whole DeFi space is built on top of it, but they don't put that market cap in Ethereum's market cap. I mean, that's another $13 trillion, $13 billion, $27 billion or something like that. But I guess it's according to what you mean by outperform. But I think I know what you mean here too, Lindsay. Give me a second here. But synthetic token, guys, I'm gonna give a price prediction for this one, Dwight.
Go ahead, let it roll.
It's sitting at $15 a coin. And I'm gonna share with you guys kind of what they do. We're gonna go through an article about synthetic and why you think why it's going to be pivotal. You're going to want to hear this too, Lindsay. Why it's going to be pivotal. But I'm going $1,000 a coin in 2021 synthetics.
1,000? Is that all you?
$1,000.
Is that your final? Is that your final answer?
Yeah, $1,000 a coin in 2021. And it could get there. And it could get there. Now,
I think you might be light. I think you might be light.
It's sitting at a $2 billion market cap right now.
You might be light.
I might be light.
We've seen these DeFi coins come in here and take off, go from 70 to 200 to 5 to 1 sitting at 29,000 now. And this one's got a lot of steam.
And we saw, MakerDAO right now go from $500, $300 to now it's $1,800. That's in itself. It's $1,000 in itself by itself. MakerDAO just went up $1,000. So I think that's going to be $1,000 in 2021. Now I could be wrong, and that's not financial advice. So don't go out and put your house on synthetic token and say that Country Boys and Crypto said to do it. No, because you're going to get wrecked. And it's not my fault you get wrecked. Hey, and I'm not asking for a piece of the pie if you win it all. But you have to make smart decisions and make your own decisions. But I feel this token right here is going to be big, big. And they launched something today on top of what they're doing. Tomorrow, this overlay, this token's overlay is going to be on the Ethereum network. That's going to allow Ethereum to be able to lower its fees. They're hoping that this token here also is going to be able to help Ethereum be able to lower its gas fees. Now, that's huge. That's the #1 problem that people are having with Ethereum right now. If that, in fact, that they can solve that and kind of fix that temporarily, it's a temporary fix because Ethereum's moving to Ethereum 2.0, which is a proof of stake network. And a proof of stake network, you don't need proof of work. You don't need mining. Which that's a big part of the gas fees. But they don't know when that's coming. They 2-3 years down the road, possibly, for proof of stake for Ethereum. So we're fired up about SNX. And it's already more than doubled in 2021. I'm talking about since 2021, guys. I'm not talking about in 2020. We can look at here the last 30 days. We can look at the last 14 days. Let me click on it. Wait, I'm clicking in the wrong place. Trying to get out of here. Get out of the way. So if we look at the last 14 days, guys, January 1st, it was $7.41. Now it's $15. January 1st.
That's right. That coin ain't playing. Like I said, that coin got a lot of steam. I mean, I respect the 1,500, whatever prediction, but I think that thing might pass it. I mean, this is before this news is going to even come out tomorrow about the lowering the gas fees.
Yeah, and that's supposed to happen tomorrow. And there's been a lot of talk about it, and a lot of buildup. And you're getting now, they're starting to get a little buzz. I heard BitBoy come out and talk about synthetics today. Him and Ivan was talking. And then I've heard several others now talking about synthetics. But we kind of heard about synthetics back in early December, from someone that I trusted. That I was listening to, and then but watch out for this coin in 2021, guys. I'm telling you, this is a coin. Like I said, this is not financial advice, because I don't want you to get wrecked. But this is a coin that could make somebody a lot of money in 2021. We're talking about 20, 30, 40 times your money. Now, let's look at what synthetic is. Let's look at about synthetics. Everything you need to know about this DeFi project. All right. All right. Synthetic is one of the top decentralized finance platforms in existence. According to CoinMarketCap, their native token, SNX, ranks number 7 in terms of market capitalization compared to other DeFi tokens. Synthetic itself is primarily a decentralized exchange, but it's also a synthetic asset issuing platform. The platform enables users to trade synthetic assets, digital assets that represent other real assets like stocks, fiat currencies, commodities, and cryptocurrencies. It also has staking mechanism that incentivizes users to provide liquidity and maintain the platform. Now, let me tell you something about this. So it's a proof of stake platform. So, guys, I'm gonna read this part right here one more time. This is gonna tell you everything right here. Digital assets that represent other real assets like stocks, fiat currencies, commodities, and cryptocurrencies. So what they're doing is they're creating synthetic products. Say you wanted to buy Tesla stock on the cryptocurrency. So they would create one that was like a coin that was like basically S Tesla. It would say S for that synthetic, meaning that's a created S Tesla that's now being traded in a different market, from stocks to fiat currencies to commodities or cryptocurrencies. Wow, 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 wow. It also, Synthetics Protocol was originally conceived as Haven back in 2017 by Kane Warwick. Warwick is currently also a non-executive director of Blue Chip, a network of over 1,200 retail locations across Australia. Wow. Synthetics is an Ethereum-based DeFi ecosystem that functions as a decentralized exchange, DEX, and asset issuer that is maintained via a staking incentive scheme, meaning proof of stake, much like Cardano, much like Polkadot. Users can speculate on any real-world asset by creating synthetic assets that track their hey boy, we about to get fired up in here. Country boy fired up. Users can speculate on any real-world asset by creating synthetic assets that track their prices in real time via Oracle feeds. And unlike traditional financial systems, synthetic requires no KYC. You don't even need to create an account. Boy, but now for all you people in America, you make your money on this decentralized network. That money's got to move somewhere. So so you still got to take it to a KYC market, because you got to go transfer it to Coinbase, Binance US, somewhere like that. That's gonna allow you. Now I guess you could switch it to Bitcoin and Bitcoin to some other platform, but I mean you still got to get the Bitcoin to the cash. But in the US, it's not too many ways to avoid it. But you definitely want to know what you're doing about taxes in 2021. But that's for a whole nother conversation. But man, users can speculate on any real world asset. I mean, Dwight, we have two things right here that's very powerful about what they do.
Oh yeah. Like I said, that's strong coin, man. That's the reason I told you, man. I think you might be selling a little bit short, but hey, we'll figure it out. We'll see.
Now, look, remember I just talked about Tesla? Here is in the next one. Yet anyone could gain exposure to Tesla stocks, high premium bonds, real estate, and just about anything. This can be done simply by depositing SNX tokens into the platform. Furthermore, those that mint synthetic assets can earn passive income from fees generated by people buying the assets. Man, this is gonna be a lot of fun. This one's gonna be a lot of fun. One of the most exciting aspects of synthetic system is that it can siphon a huge chunk of the trillions of dollars of assets from traditional markets and bring them to the Ethereum network. Whoa. Whoa. Hey, we got to buy more SNX tomorrow. We got to buy more SNX ASAP because this, guys, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. See, here it is. For instance, this is what I was saying right here, Lindsay. For instance, if you hold an SAAPL token, you will be exposed to the volatility of Apple shares. However, unlike owning real Apple shares, you won't be receiving dividends like real Apple shareholders enjoy. Okay, who cares? Who cares? But you could now go buy a whole bunch of Apple shares that may not be available to you on the traditional market. And you can ride the Apple up just like anybody else. You don't care about dividends. You got to cash it out. But you can get. But am I looking at this the right way? But you could get liquidity from just owning the tokens anyway in synthetics, or letting other people borrow on the assets. Right? Am I thinking that's right?
That's what I'm reading. I mean, that's what we thought. Thinking about on that. I mean, that's what it sounded like here. So. I mean, that's the only reason it's going to be synthetic, man, obviously placed with those other ones. So, like Tesla and all those other ones, that would be what it's doing.
And what happens is that we also got to understand, too, there is, I think like Lindsay was saying, that it dominates his niche. It's not so much that it dominates his niche. There's nobody else doing this. There are some synthetic tokens out there, but they're not bringing, because there's an AETH out there. There's some other synthetic tokens out there already. But what they're doing is different, is bringing the traditional market to the crypto space. Your Apples, your Teslas, those type of stocks.
I mean, you can make more money over here than you can on the stock market.
Yeah, you can bring the whole stock market right here. This one right here. For instance, a Tesla share SIN can be used to pay in the place of a Bitcoin SIN as long as they have equal value. So they can make Bitcoin, they can make S Bitcoin. I mean, these are synthetic Bitcoins. They can make synthetic. Oh man, this is powerful, man. This is powerful.
So we're talking about staking the SNX now.
Yeah. So you can stake SNX. They are a proof of stake network, and maybe we at Southeast Staking create a node to stake SNX on our network. We gotta figure that out here.
Research that here.
Yeah. We may have to figure out how to do that. Synthetic has built index interface that enables users to trade without an account. The DEX currently offers 19 assets to trade to 31 trading pairs. All you need to do is visit the synthetic exchange and connect any Web3 wallet like MetaMask. It has a slick but simple interface that easy users experience while trading. Synthetic charges both maker and taker fees with a 0.30%, which is higher than the industry standard of 0.05 to 0.25%. The fees will be used to reward the stakers for providing liquidity to the platform. Wow, that is powerful. That is powerful. And so, what you're saying, Lindsay, whether it doesn't necessarily lead its niche per se, but it's created its own niche. There are other synthetic tokens out there and synthetic token providers, but there's no one doing it from the standpoint of bringing the traditional market to this market. So, guys, this is powerful here. This is the coin we believe, and in 2021, It's going to make some people a lot of money. And we believe that this is going to do a 20x, 40x in 2021. Now, we could be wrong. Well, hey, if we're 50% wrong, you're still in the positive. So, so this is not financial advice, but we're excited about this one. We really are, and we've seen it. I mean, we've seen it double since we, got involved with it.
All right, all right. Get ready to wrap it up. We'll be on here tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. So
it's 9 a.m. tomorrow. It's Friday. Yeah,
Friday,
we're getting early.
Friday. So be on at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. So bring your friends and family. Share the link. Smash the like. And learn more about the crypto space. Learn more about Southeast staking. Learn more about the ADA, the Cardano. I don't know if you guys are familiar. We do have a ADA Cardano staking pool. That's 4 to 6% APY a year. So it's better than any savings account out here right now. You have access to your money and it's staked inside of your wallet, not ours. Not like your cash in your bank's bank and they using your money and tell you what you can have when you can have it. So go to southeaststaking.io. Check out the website, southeaststaking.io. Check out the website. Reach out to Willie Fells or myself, Dwight Witherow. We can answer any questions, but hey, we would love to have you staking with Southeast Staking. And, forget the rest, stake with the best.
SCS.
So, SCS.
All righty. Hey, see you in the morning, my friend. Country Boys and Crypto.
Out.